And we are live. No, so like, oh, oh, that's all right. We'll give everyone an 7-11 gulp because I just set up another big gulp of this.
Oh, you got that on lockdown. Stuff is you got that. You own that like you own
Oh,
that hair.
oh man, ownership Gacko Bush League. But
You
hey,
gotta take it back to it's when we take it back. It's gotten so
they don't know. But I'm gonna let you welcome everybody to the show. From the Nunn, episode 160, live from Southern
South Carolina.
hospitality of
Seedless.
represent. No, I got the certificate. Basically, my office smells of leather, mahogany, certificates. But welcome everybody. 160. Have a lot going on.
We do. It is a busy day. Shorts talk about tonight, huh?
Oh, there's find the chat room. Let me find the chat room.
I'm up in there. I got our unpaid producers in there.
Oh, I'll talk about it.
He can help fill in. I was traveling today. I was got blue watching
JetBlue.
watching the 9:30 watching the come out the after conference certification and it's funny watching journalists like trying to and face on air as they're flipping through. They couldn't do it fast enough. So hopefully Rob can help fill in some of the gaps too. But yeah, so we're April 18th, our last show of April.
It is. Like. Allegedly. Great.
Yes.
I got one of my kids on spring break right. One of my the wisdom teeth out this morning. If you ever want to entertain, let your.
Did you video that? It's gonna become viral.
That like
that's kind of become the new thing. That's the thing is almost like you want to get your see what stuff you can make them say. If you're gonna embarrass your kids, that's the way to do it. It's better than like photoshopping them.
Yeah, no, like you want to bring down their social.
Yes,
all right, yes. But hey, couple of things. The reports out and that last talked about it on the show. Yay. Well within a tragic former service veterans of need take their lives. Like that's get it. Hopefully, start painting. Still work. Remedy. Start helping people. Not make getting help is. That's number two. Creation. Go fast. Those Canadian guy, card carrier, certain babies, all the great stuff. Happy the outcome. Ever home.
Right.
So things I want. First, there is a circulate spouse of
I've not heard.
this is not the first full of now. Immediately, like they're the buddy. Okay. Yeah, the benefit of the benefit of that's the benefit of couldn't get I shouldn't buddy else. I've earned my place in line, my place with my I don't preference buddy else. Applied, gone through the part of that. A lot of things. Current one getting the most money. And this dude's valid. Given a lot of opportunities. Realize fight offer the, all the support preferential comes with privilege. Didn't take it. Also has been in the which earned him deportation. This wasn't like a I'm gonna pick this.
Was this from a couple months ago? Is this
no? This is ongoing right now. Ongoing right now. A similar case. This one, different case. And you know, there's children involved, but this guy doesn't have custody of. Doesn't have custody of his children, not because again, custody of his doesn't have like sometimes stories like immediately share. This is yes, like
Right.
you don't even have to do much in this. Find out like time they get it right. Yeah, one dude started in his pocket, married, proper process, as friends.
And it's been a little frustrating for you. Tad.
But 100% I know the end. I have a forever home. I can be. I have luxury, knowledge, luxury. I don't need to victimize. I don't need to wait. But like I want that because I got no kidding, almost triple shares messages about this. Get involved.
Do you think people? Because let me ask you: do you think the advocate, or because of you, they're like, hey, you can understand and relate?
I think both. I think both. Mm. And like that's why I kind of want to be like, yeah, I'm not going to write it out to everybody. I'm not. I'll just do it live from the lips of this dude. Right, and your opportunity. Go ahead. Lazy grass. Fucking come.
No. Oh man.
No, like
Toby dropping F bombs on.
Yeah,
no, but
no,
that's
like,
a good point.
Right? I got zero tolerance.
Terrible that he's a wife, I guess, was lost.
Yeah,
but
it sucks.
That doesn't give you carte blanche back.
Oh, do whatever. And like, and you're hearing it here for like maybe it's your first. God bless the family of any that to the cause of this great nation, democracy. Like God. Now, you and I both know that if someone does take military, bend over backward, get assigned people specifically all things that you would financially, but whatever it might be, have someone always there to help. Zero excuse. Like, oh, I didn't know. You had like 3 dudes. You had a casualty affairs officer, mission officer, a liaison, helping you out as like zero excuse. So, there you have it.
Yeah.
Moving on, part 2 of immigration. Want to piss off? Want to piss off your political opponents? Give them what they want. I've been laughing all week, waiting for the opportunity to say.
Savage.
Yeah, like you want to piss off, and like this isn't even the move I'd have made. I like 100%. I would not have made this move, but I want to piss off. They're like, I have some. laughing because it's just like
And
you can't even write this shit for Hollywood. Like,
yeah, in the
like
culture,
the
the
guy
culture
writing Game of Cards right now is like smashing his face and why wasn't I this smart? Like
wait,
Netflix,
or you said Game
House of Cards,
or
House of Cards.
okay, I thought
I'm thinking of them all right now. I'm like
right.
Game of Thrones couldn't write it this. House of Cards couldn't write this. Oh, come on, man! Like this is just brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying the idea is good because it's a horrible idea. Don't support it. However, but I do support and can like
Well, look,
he
it
had
highlights the
Nancy
hypocrisy.
Pelosi complaining about getting illegal. Like, how do you do it?
It is. You've got great example. You got Corey, but the San Francisco now has a app, kind of Google it, that shows the amount of feces and hypodermic needles on the streets of San Francisco, and the city is almost solid brown. Right? You have people that I've been there a number of times. I was just we're it is rampant. It is just everywhere, and they want to be a sanctuary city. You got the mayor of Oakland. Remember her?
Yeah,
Was giving out
tipping
warning,
off,
giving
tipping
people
off.
heads up before ice raids happen. And this is the city where a young lady was got shot by and got murdered by an illegal alien for a number of times. So yeah, it's a pretty brave move. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's probably not the best move. It's expensive, a lot of downside, but it highlights hypocrisy. And I'll give you exactly what you're enforcing them. He essentially Democrat leadership, and when I say that, I also mean I think there's 20, maybe 21, to sit there and say they don't want the alien cities, which are sanctuaries. I mean, it gets he just all he does is spin it up, talk out of both, except for Chicago mayor, brand new Chicago mayor, and first Asian Chicago mayor. She like bring up. I gotta say, Toby, I've been in Central and South. I've also been in Chicago. I would think some of them make it's so we'll go back to Honduras. Like, we don't want to go to Chicago. Like, it's you know.
Ability, ability. Love him or hate him. All he does is win, and no matter what. Like that dude is else. And yet the hate goes on. Gives exactly what they want. Like very first executive office. This helps historically. Very first thing is very long signature.
Yes,
I
very unique.
signature there. Historically back. He's employed more women. Dude, like, oh, we have a crisis. Not letting me build a wall. We have all these extra. Said that you would take him.
I mean,
like,
you have the director of the cabinet secretary coming out. It is an absolute. Yeah, everyone's saying. He was saying, hey, they were taking in 1,000. And it was system, and now they're doing 1,000 a day, and now after remember 6 months, it's a made up crisis. Now you have not on the left, no, and a lot of politicians on that are saying it's a crime, bad. I mean, he's just it is, and when you got the secretary, DHS secretary going crisis, they have no choice but to turn around. Now they're never going to, right? Never going to
No,
out, right?
no,
They're going to forget that was ever said.
no.
But he's not looking for fix. But yes,
Yeah.
it was a if you were to say it was a classic Trump move, probably right way to frame it to say, you want him, I'll bust him. But I want to highlight one thing. This is and what President Obama did in the country when you had the Syrian refugees, Middle Eastern refugees coming in 2014 to 2016. We had a number of them in the Buffalo area. They were scouting out hotels to take over to house them in. There is a large presence in Middle East and folks in that part of the world in our schools now. The school second language classes have ballooned up in just my area, but all across shovel across the country said anything about it on a national level, right? This isn't so. It's been done. The precedent's set to move away from the education center and resettle them. It's already been done. It was just from different countries.
Head. And record. Don't support and but
Now,
really don't.
as evidence
They
of today,
cannot hide their bias. Oh, like uh, all because all these still do politics. Politics out the people. Not about often.
regardless of
Regardless. Like
and you know the can't figure haven't it's that level of hypocrisy that is true politics. Now that comes to next election, that is counts. People aren't motivated. They're die hard one side or the other. They'll show up because it happened. We're going to get to that point. I'll call it right now. We've seen as as numbers go bad and things look bad, they're going to start scare tactics, and it's going to be you got to do stop the other side, and they're going to be bashing a team, Game of Thrones stuff, whatever. They're going to try to scare their base out to the. But for a lot of people, they're sick of the hypocrisy. They're just going to go. I'm not even showing up. I'm so sick of all these politicians. They all suck. Every side that I'm not going to show up. So then it comes down to as the diehard folks out there, and and like always, elections are moderates. Left and the right's going to vote the left way, regardless of what they do. They just vote the line. But it's the ones down the middle. If they get sick and tired, actually, they get sick and tired of the swamp. I don't know what else to call it. If after this, get into it, but after this come out, been exonerated Russian collusion. I mean, I don't think it couldn't have been said more clear and times. It absolutely did not happen by anyone in this campaign, much less American. If the left continues, Adler and C and Schumer and all of them, the other dude, Schmidt or whatever, if they continue to want to do investigation, they don't realize that's going to. You're going to be like, dude, guy that everyone loves. That's what's going to turn them. It's immigration stuff. It's going to turn them off. That is what President Trump. They got so sick of Washington politics. They said, "Well, let's give this guy." It's also what God. It's honest to God, Toby. Got on politician himself. The reason why they gave him a chance, they looked at McCain and said, "No, let's give this young dude a chance. Maybe he chance and hope." So they didn't see then that that's how Obama got in office. They absolutely that's how got in office. Now Bernie almost got in office. It's because the American people to party so sick and tired of the status quo politicians that they're not going to deal with it anymore. They'll just throw their hands up and say, "Screw it, I'm not going to be in the matter." That blind arrogance that's going to downfall.
Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or alien. I think just like I was what she's got some comparing her to my mind is both come very isolated. But yet it's philosophy, politics. So Sarah Palin in Alaska, isolated, very unique, very unique.
Yeah.
They're very much the same. Super entertaining. Now, lived in Alaska, never lived in New York. Like I understand I also understand Sarah Palin. A lot of people think it was, but this is why these, because in their area, AOC got elected.
Right.
It works there. That's why we have.
And, so, and let me ask you real quick: is that not what Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah.
She said the glass of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some shade. That's throwing some shade right
Well,
there. I
you
don't
know,
care.
like that's someone not
You're
liking
spot on.
sharing the spotlight. That's the Speaker of the House not liking. Remember, a lot more. Aren't following Pelosi around like, but uh, yeah, like Rob's saying, like every congressional hearing, because people are there.
We talked about it a couple weeks.
Yeah.
They should remove cameras. They
Yeah.
like artists. You're doing some. They got to draw pictures, and there would not be. They can write report in here, write about it. They could tweet it. People can't watch it. All that grandstanding, all those biggest moments, not happen.
Right. Anyway,
speaking of not great sound bites, I guess our connection is pretty.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Facebook shutting us down or something. Anyways, hey, let's. I know we want to get into some other.
Yeah, let's go.
Ones. So if you are watching or listening after the Twitch has a really good. Check out our link. They have a footage. Coverage of our stuff is really good. It's clean and all. Periscope's pretty decent. YouTube is really good too, but Twitch is really solid. Anyways, so the years plus, I've forgotten, right? 5 million something, hundreds of thousands of this. You've heard it all in mainstream. But came out, we kind of had a pre coming. Now, most people, Attorney General Barr, back over these guys, I mean, government, they have been friends for over 30 years. Yeah, all these guys are,
they're
right?
boys.
Rosenstein, all the outside guys that are top ship, all know. Attend the same dinners, they do this, they do that. So, you know, and AJ came out, did his little thing, gave out the 4-page summary. Of course, the Dems jumped on it. They didn't like because they heard there was absolutely no corruption and destruction couldn't be determined, so they jumped on that. I don't know what they would have done if he said there was no destruction charge was found. Like absolutely, I don't know what they would have been. So then he schedules his briefing this, and of course, yesterday they all jumped on it. All the leadership they got their little conference calls and had their talking points. Went out to all their started saying, oh, he's the talking, protecting the president. We don't need him. He doesn't need to try to do this. They've already accused him today because of burying it before the holiday, all this stuff. But it comes out today, briefing this, that it's 6 times. Absolute positive. Right? 2 years. That's why the whole, because there was potential. Absolutely positive. Now, it's been said over the last few weeks that it had to be fast because they made that claim. And there was collusion. Somebody on the to their favorite press person, right? They'd be like, "Oh, he's lying. There really was some." Nobody said anything because there was. So, and there's 10 instances of that they said they couldn't make a determination. But it was interesting. He had Rod Rhodes right there with, and the Attorney General said him and the Deputy Attorney General together did not agree. A couple of the incidents that Robert Mueller could not. They couldn't agree on whether they thought it was structure or not. So until the report released at 11 o'clock, then all the talking hit. Wait till we see. Yeah, we got it. And then that became the target with it. What's funny is those 10 incidents. I don't think they were. I haven't finished pages, but the 10 incidents are like the tower meeting, the firing of all that kind of stuff. So none of the 10 incidents. They were all the same things we've been talking about, which just and he is the president like everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and but just kind of like the military, kind of president kind of turns away. It was kind of like he was guilty and he was innocent. Well, But the attorney general looked at it, was like, no, he's proven guilty. And in looking at it, himself and the deputy AG, Rod Rose, said, no way that you can prosecute this. Not evidence. There's no way you could be on the show that you could be any obstruction. So now it's all about the unredacted report. And they're not talking about collusion anymore. It's all about the obstruction because there's a maybe have him on that. And if you remember right, Clinton was impeached, and Nixon was almost impeached on. He was going. They were both got those guys. Obstruction.
So they this
No.
right like plus still did, except did you demonstrate everything you have on this falsehood someone had done disadministration? Let sleep.
I think the country wants to heal. People want their
Continue to
Facebook friends
go.
back.
Yeah, if you go down this path, or you're not going to screw. Right? Like the fantasy that someone over and get gone, not happening, not getting impeached. Knew he wasn't getting impeached. Pelosi was. No, when politicians got nothing, like there's nothing there.
Right.
Let it go. Let the people forward. If you want Donald Trump, it's that.
Look forward. Don't look back to 16.
Like,
look forward.
If you have better ideas, you have better opportunities, you have better things going, you have a better Twitter account, use it. Like, but this, like,
and if you think that that's hard to beat,
right.
You think your platform and your ideas, if his are bad, whether it's immigration, economy, healthcare, or what, if it's so bad, then obviously there's got to be other people besides you, that whatever politicians are. Present your plan. Get your platform. Get people behind it. Convince them. Stand on tables and wave your hands. Stand out in the snow and convince the people of why yours is better, if it is.
Yeah, no, and like, hey, do it. Like, bring out your best, and you got 20 plus people already in the like. You know, the whole like, well, you know, we won the popular vote. The electoral college. Okay. You know, like, I will tell you this: one of the highest approval of any president ever.
And he's like, he's just getting halfway through.
Right. I'll also say, like, not wanting, you know, like, W had high approval. Dad HW had some pretty high approval ratings due to some wartime. Well, like, as a country came together, they unified, did that.
But then he blew really quick.
Not gonna die. Like, but this dude's doing it without that. Like, I mean, I've heard him say but like, you'd beat ISIS. Throwing that out there. Like when it came to like, oh, drop bombs, drop them, wab.
No, no, he went to the generals. And
Yeah,
you know better.
like, yeah, can get mad at him about his education policy. Better, like, better. Like, you got these slick, snake oil salesmen like Eto. Like everybody loves him. He's like, like, give
and then
that
you got
dude
the
an
new guy,
actual like,
Pete Buttigieg.
yeah, give him some policy, give him some firepower. Go beat them. But like this back room, I'm gonna like by investigate how you react to the bait that I'm
No,
changing
no,
our. That's not like helping kids
the
get
people.
educated. That's not like not. Like
I think the
everyone
people are
knows.
fine. I think they were fine with giving it a chance. I think now, like, okay, there was absolutely no, but let's move on. And continuing to hammer this is just gonna make it's just a dull, thumping pain in their head. No, it's like get them on something else. Find something else he's done or hasn't done. Yeah, but it's obvious there was no, and it's obvious that there was like that. So move on.
No, like
And move on doesn't mean launch new investigations. Like do what you got hired to do, and that is make this country the best you can make it.
so. Before we got to wrap here.
Yeah.
But before we
I think we've lost a lot of people because our numbers.
But like, example, magic Notre Dame. Caught on fire. Priceless. That will never. World came, regardless of faith. World came together. This was. This was worth the. Full. My face flooded with pictures of my friends that had
Got to
vacation,
visit there and stuff
and
like that.
like
Yeah.
here's Notre Dame background selfie. Like everyone just kind of second. I was like, wonderful, wonderful to see together. Their emotions, something that affects not. We've forgotten that. Forgotten the world together. Forgotten the. Remember that. Focus on. Let's go after. There was some politicized of the like so and like and that's but I'm gonna be honest with you, 100% transparent. Something happened. I might be flipping about. Like
Yeah.
that's not my center point. That's not what's important to me. Like yeah, I might be a little bit, like so good for them for like being honest about it.
But think about this. Remember when Taliban statues?
Yeah,
Came together.
Yeah,
then,
absolutely.
And of all faiths,
Yeah.
a lot of Christians. my oldest son, in that area and saw a thing. They saw where the big holes. Those were phenomenal man-made architecture that were destroyed by just a hatred evil. Same way that enemy ISIS, Syria destroyed all of those areas. That regardless what your faith is, right? Here's one thing we know: Judaism, Christianity, all right, and they may have a different perspective of what his right. I know they do, but they all believe main religion. Those easy to say the big three, all believe that are highlighted in the Bible. Obviously, Judaism and Christianity both Testament, but a lot of the Quran is based on some. So those people, those figures,
They're universal.
Abraham, Jesus,
They're
all
universal.
Those, they all believe in too. So when like the statues were, everyone came together and felt terrible. Notre Dame, people of all faiths, like happened there.
When I say good for them, like, I mean, congratulations. I don't agree, but I can appreciate. And yes, I would be flippant. Probably start their epicenter, but I would still appreciate the fact that.
Yeah. No. So hey, Texas. We appreciate everyone. A lot of stuff to cover. We can turn unless you're watching Lifetime Channel, part of the state. I don't know. Then you're probably seeing something about. So we wanted to definitely bring it up. There were some different aspects that we're not going to be on the air next week. By the time we come back on the